I'm a lazy bastard, so I've been looking for something to do that will allow me to achieve maximum results with minimum efforts. It's not just laziness, I also want something that is extremely easy to schedule. Without going off on a huge tangent, I see a need for a greater amount of conversation between people. So much of our information distribution, specifically that of political discourse, is bound by broadcast formats. And that means a few key distributors can exude undue influence on public conversation. I think this can be changed. What this involves is producing and distributing in an alternative way, where it is much more difficult to control. This has been the promise of the internet for a long time. We've seen this with text. Text can no longer be controlled just by those who own printers. Blogs and websites are common. The internet as a community has done a fantastic job of creating text content for public discussion. But there's a problem. The people that need to read that aren't. They live in a world of multimedia. They listen to radios in their cars, and they watch cable television at home, and they watch internet video. Even with the rise of YouTube, public discourse has not moved to video in the same way that text content moved from newspapers and magazines to the web. It just hasn't happened, and I think there's a reason why. My guess is that in terms of informational programming, it's very difficult to create video clips that have a slick presentation, psychology, and editing that the professional television experience has. The result for the viewer is that professional television news remains a substantially more compelling experience. A random person talking into their webcam about anything is a terrible viewing experience compared to videos of kittens. The visual presentation of these discussion pieces is an obvious weakness, so why bother with the camera at all? Why not just use the microphone? We've mastered text, we've mastered images, but making good public discourse video eludes us. Somewhere along the line we missed the step. Before mastering video for public discourse, we should be mastering audio. The technology to record, edit, and broadcast radio is already available, and a well-crafted radio message has the potential to be much more compelling than any blog post or talking head YouTube video. So here's what I'm picturing. Everyone that has some point that they want to make, or an idea they want to share, should turn on their microphone and record a speech. These audio recordings can circulate as the kitten videos and meme images do now, and where websites have been built to share images and video, the same can and probably has been done for audio. Streaming radio technology could be used to create talk radio stations from this crowdsourced content. Okay, so how is this a step forward? Because it's a media that I think could compete with professional television, that can't be controlled by a few people, and maybe, just maybe, our collected voices will reach out to ears that might not normally hear these kind of messages. And it's easy to participate. All you have to do is turn on your microphone and talk about whatever is important to you and share the recording.